So this is the new podcast series. We're going to be bringing on a lot of people, ex-players, current players, anyone who's kind of interested in coming on and telling stories about the 2K League. So, I guess each of you, who's your funniest teammate that you've played with? Because I'm looking for ideas for people to invite to come on the podcast. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll start with you, Cook. Who's your funniest teammate you ever played with?
Oh, my funniest teammate by far is my boy Coat. Like, Coat is the funniest guy I've been around. It's
hilarious.
It's like he I don't know, like he just different. Coat just full of energy, but he's like funny. He just random too. Like he just come out of nowhere and just say something. Like Coat just one of them. He a great teammate. So like Coat is definitely my funniest teammate. That dude is hilarious. You got to know him to understand it though.
And you guys in season 1 lived in a big mansion in California, in Sacramento, like kind of like
the
setup you guys have at the Bell 5 house. But I remember the whole thing at that mansion was like pool in the backyard, like sunny every day. But then I heard you had internet issues and stuff. So it was a great mansion, but maybe not the best gaming house. What about you, Dimes? Funniest teammate?
This one is easy. Sleevy's by far. Very energetic little guy. I think things become even more funny because he's little. He's always doing something stupid. Great guy for a team. Great guy for great locker room guy. Vibes will never be low. No matter what's going on with them around. Very funny guy and always the life of the party. So Sleedy's by far.
What about you, Kenny?
How about you, Kenny?
Yeah, for me, hands down, my funniest teammate, who always like kept me like laughing and things, was King Quay. Dude is one.
I remember Quay.
Yeah, Quay is one of a kind. Even if we going out somewhere, like he always gonna like do something or say something. He got jokes for days, and he say some stuff like you were not even thinking of. Like what are you talking about, dude? But there's one guy who always kept the locker room laughing at something.
Yeah, Quay was one of a kind. We had him here for a couple years, for 2 seasons with Raptors Uprising, and man, he kept me laughing too. And I got such limited exposure to him compared to Kenny, because Kenny's living with him in a house every day. But every time we were with him, like you said, that guy, his brain is just going at a different clip than everyone else's. He sees things and he spots opportunities to make jokes about things that you would never come up with yourself. But he always absolutely nails it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I can co-sign that. Those hotel lobbies at the end of like seasons 1, 2 was just hilarious, bro. Just after the game, just chilling down there. That was a vibe.
He was like my favorite player on the team, and also the most challenging guy I had to deal with on the team, because Quay he's one of a kind. I remember one time I was like, getting mad at the guys for something in the team chat. We're in New York, and I'm writing something in the group chat about what they got to do differently or where we got to be or whatever. And I remember he just responds with the Miss Finster, the little snitch kid from Recess, writing on the thing, and he thought I didn't know what that was. He thought I was older, and I don't know Recess. So he put that in there, and I'm like, oh yeah, Quay, like you got something to say, Quay? And he's like, no, just taking notes, sir. And I'm like, what's your hotel room number? And he's like, 1034, whatever. I'll be right up. And then he's like, okay. And then I remember we went up there and we had it out with each other. But man, yeah, there's a reason we brought him back, and he's a great talent. I would love to see him back in the league at some point, because he brings a lot to a team. He brings a lot to a locker room and to a gaming house.